good day to you. As we look at the weather map for late November 2025, a dramatic change is sweeping across much of Europe. France and Central Europe, including Germany, are experiencing a sudden sharp drop in temperature. This isn't the usual slow slide into winter, it's an abrupt arrival of deep cold. Regions that enjoyed mild autumn days are now bracing for a rapid freeze. A powerful high-pressure system over the Arctic and Scandinavia is pushing frigid air southward. This northerly wind is displacing the lingering warmth, bringing frost, ice, and even snow. The transition feels like a switch has been flipped. One day a light jacket, the next full winter gear. Such rapid temperature changes can be a shock for people and the environment. Winter hasn't just arrived, it's taken hold with an icy grip. For those in France, Germany, and nearby countries, preparation is key. The coming days will be much colder than anything seen so far this season. Nighttime temperatures will plunge well below freezing, impacting daily routines and travel. This is more than a minor cold snap. It's a major weather event. Staying informed and ready will help us navigate the challenges ahead. What are these northerly winds causing such a stir? Simply put, they blow from the north, carrying Arctic air south. The Arctic, with little sunlight this time of year, creates intensely cold, dense air. When high pressure builds in the north, it acts like a fan, sending this chill across Europe. The cold air, heavier than the mild air it replaces, slides underneath and forces temperatures down fast. Imagine opening a freezer in a warm room. The cold spills out and sinks. That's what's happening, but on a continental scale. As long as the high-pressure system stays put, the cold flow continues, making this cold spell last several days. This process is part of how our planet balances temperatures, but when it happens quickly, it can trigger extreme weather. The current setup is perfect for a direct blast of Arctic air, setting the stage for a memorable cold snap. Understanding these winds helps us anticipate and prepare for the days ahead. Europe is about to experience winter's full force, delivered straight from the north. Let's look at the numbers, because they tell the real story. Daytime highs in France and Germany will barely reach freezing, with many places stuck at 0 or 1 degree Celsius. Even afternoons will feel bitterly cold, especially with the wind. Nights will be even harsher, with lows between -3 and -7 degrees Celsius, and some rural areas dipping toward -10. This is a hard freeze, more typical of January than November. The cold will persist for several nights, not just one, making it harder for buildings and the ground to retain warmth. Heating systems will be under strain as they work overtime. The wind chill will make it feel even colder. -5 can feel like -10 or 12 on exposed skin. These conditions are dangerous if you're not prepared. Plan your activities with the wind chill in mind. This isn't just a brief frost, it's a sustained, deep freeze. The persistence and intensity of this cold spell make it a serious event. Take precautions now to stay safe and warm. In France, the cold will be felt everywhere, from Paris to the countryside. Parisians will wake to frosty commutes and icy pavements, with parks shimmering under a layer of white. The River Seine may steam as cold air meets warmer water. Eastern regions like Grand Est and Bourgogne-Franche-Comté will see even sharper drops, threatening vineyards and late crops. Farmers face losses if vines aren't dormant and crops aren't harvested. Cities like Lyon and Strasbourg will adapt quickly. Markets may empty, heating costs will rise, and hospitals could see more cold-related cases. Vulnerable populations, especially the elderly, must take extra care. Even coastal regions like Brittany and Normandy will feel the raw, biting wind. Fishermen and coastal workers will face harsh conditions. Across France, winter's arrival will be unmistakable. Germany, too, is bracing for a powerful winter blast. From Hamburg to the Bavarian Alps, no region will escape the cold. Berlin's lakes and canals may freeze, and Christmas markets will be truly wintry. In Bavaria, the cold is especially severe, good for ski resorts, but challenging for travel and daily life. Mountain roads will be icy, and rural villages are preparing for a long freeze. The industrial West will see commutes and construction disrupted, and river transport could be affected by ice. Germans are well prepared, but this early cold snap is a real test. Practical preparation and community support will be essential. The sudden cold will disrupt daily life in many ways. Travel becomes hazardous. Black ice on roads, delays for trains and buses, and possible airport disruptions. Drivers must slow down and ensure their vehicles are winter-ready. Public transport will face delays from ice and freezing fog. Farmers risk losing late crops and must protect livestock from the freeze. The frozen ground halts fieldwork, shifting focus to winter maintenance. Health risks rise as people crowd indoors. Colds, flu, and respiratory issues increase. Dressing in layers and watching for signs of cold stress is crucial. Stay active, but take breaks in warm places. Preparation and caution will help everyone get through safely. Understanding these weather changes is vital for safety and planning. Accurate forecasts let us protect ourselves, our homes, and our communities. Knowing what's coming means we can adjust travel, harvest crops, and prepare for increased energy demand. This cold snap reminds us of our connection to nature. Arctic air can change life in Paris or Berlin overnight. Sectors like energy and emergency services rely on forecasts to meet demand and respond quickly. On a personal level, being weather aware helps us avoid accidents and illness. Respecting the weather, not fearing it, is key. Simple steps, leaving early, dressing warmly, make a big difference. The forecast is a powerful tool for staying safe and prepared. How can you prepare for the cold week ahead? Dress in layers. Start with a moisture-wicking base, add insulation, and finish with a windproof jacket. Protect your head, hands and feet with hats, gloves, and thick socks. At home, check your heating, close curtains at night, and use draft excluders. Let taps drip overnight to prevent frozen pipes. Eat warm meals and drink hot beverages to maintain body temperature. Stay hydrated and avoid alcohol before going out. It increases heat loss. Check on elderly or vulnerable neighbors to ensure they're safe and warm. Prepare your car with fuel, a charged phone, and an emergency kit. A little preparation and community spirit go a long way in a cold snap. As Arctic air settles over Europe, it challenges our routines and resilience. We must adapt, adjust travel, protect our homes, and care for our health. But cold weather also brings us together, reminding us of the importance of community. Helping a neighbor or sharing a warm drink can make the cold more bearable. There's beauty in winter's arrival, the frost, the crisp air, the quiet landscape. This season of cold prepares the ground for spring's renewal. The message is simple. Stay warm, stay safe, and stay informed. Follow forecasts, dress in layers, and look after each other. With practical preparation and community care, we can face this early winter freeze together. The northerly winds may be icy, but our response can be warm and resilient.